South Africa is going through tough economic times, but how do the country's poor and vulnerable survive? Rebecca Sebolai and 4 other members of her family depend largely on one old age social grant. It's augmented by the child support grants for the family's 2 children. The child support grants go to the children's school needs. Sebolai says the money barely covers their monthly needs, which include food, electricity, funeral policies, clothing and toiletries. She says the grant is not enough to cover her medical fees. After getting her children ready for school, they had soft porridge for breakfast. But their grandmother is worried as to what they will eat when they come back from school, because there is very little food in the house. With her little old age grant, Sebolai says she has no choice but to spend only onto the most basic necessities. The ailing Sebolai has an uncontrollable cough. Her only remedy is hot water, as she cannot afford to see a doctor. We accompanied her to a local supermarket, and it was clear her old age grant wasn't enough to cover even her basic needs. Her efforts to get credit for groceries at the local tuck shop were also unsuccessful.
Next year she won't be able to eat with that money now. Because if you look at the food economy at the moment, from the slaughtering of the chickens, which is the cheapest of the cheap, so from where they slaughter the chickens, they need to now use diesel to keep the slaughterhouses cool, clean, because Eskom, they have the same problem as me. Everything is escalating, so I don't think by 2023, 1,000 rand in that portion of a budget will buy them the basic foods that we calculated today in the morning.
Granny Sebolai was taken through the store to see for herself the reality of high food prices. But the trip to the store turned out to be a worthwhile blessing for her. She left the store with a trolley full of groceries and a beaming smile. This is thanks to the kindness of her benefactor, the supermarket owner. Today, Granny Sebolai has fortune smiling upon her. But what about tomorrow? And what about millions others in a similar situation? Mpho Lepedi, SABC News, Mahikeng.